All right. Okay. What we're going to talk about here is how to figure out what hardware is inside your computer. What is your processor? How much RAM do you have? How big is your hard drive? What hard drive exactly do you have? All right. As I usually say, there's a number of ways to find out this information. One, you could just find out the make and model number of your laptop, and you could Google it, although that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to give you the exact specs. I'll show you what I like to do. Again, this is Windows 10. So right click on the Windows icon, not left click, right click. And you're going to see this. This is actually, I think, officially called the power user menu. So learn how to use this, and I guess you're a power user, although I'm not so sure that's true. What you want to do is click on System. And it brings this up. All right. So right here under System, see, it tells me this is a Dell. It's a Latitude 5550. My processor is a Core i5 5300U, which is a mobile specific chip, and you could find that out if you just Google that. It tells me what speed it runs at, which I believe is the base speed. You know, these Intel chips and most processors now, they can actually run one core of the processor faster than the others. It's called Turbo Boost, at least with Intel. I don't know what AMD calls it, because I don't think anyone really uses AMD processors anymore. Someone will hate on that comment in the comment section, but that's okay. It shows me that I have 8 gigabytes of RAM. It says that only 7.89 is usable. If you see that, that's because your computer has like I guess what you could call shared video memory, where it doesn't have a dedicated video card, so it actually takes some of the RAM and uses it for video memory. You can actually change how much is set aside for that in the BIOS. That is a little bit of an advanced thing. I wouldn't tell just anyone to go in there, but that's what it means. This also tells me that I'm on a 64-bit operating system. Okay. There's another way to find this information. Go ahead and click in your search bar, type MSInfo32. This is a little bit of an advanced thing here. If you kind of dig through here, you're going to find the same information: processor type, BIOS, maker, model, all that kind of stuff. One thing I like to do here, I like to use this for finding out exactly which hard drive I have. So open up storage and then disks. Okay, you see model right here, WDC, WD 5000, blah, 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 blah. Okay, WDC is Western Digital, by the way, and 5000 probably means 500 gig drive. Let's check. I don't even know off the top of my head. Yep. So what you can do is just Google that model, and it'll tell you exactly which drive you have. I use this a lot with laptops when I need to figure out if it has a solid-state drive or a traditional drive, although the speed will usually tell you pretty quick. But if you want a little bit, if you just want to know how big the hard drive is, just go ahead and open up this right here. It's called Explorer, File Explorer. You can also hit Windows key E, and it opens it. And then you want to click on this PC. In Windows 7, I think it just says My Computer. So right here, this is my drive. It's 453 gigabytes, which is actually 500 gigabytes, but the way that the operating system and hard drive manufacturers and all that, the way that they count bits and bytes, and it's different, which is why a 500 gigabyte drive doesn't appear to be 500. You've probably seen this kind of thing happen before. No biggie, because I've got plenty of space. So anyway, that's how you figure out what your processor is, how much RAM you have, what your hard drive is. And if you want one more way to figure it out, right click on your taskbar, click on Task Manager, and you can see it all at the Performance tab. Click on each one. What shows me my chip, shows me how much RAM I have, even shows me what type, which is DDR3. Shows me my disk, shows me also I'm on Wi-Fi. It even shows me what wireless adapter I have, which I have an AC capable wireless adapter. If you don't know what that means, check it out online. It's a good thing. But that is how you find out what hardware you have.